Hello, hey Cheryl, hey Manya, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me. Glad to have you, as usual, glad to have you. Alright, let's start out with a prayer from the prayer cube. Spirit, may we have a prayer, please, from the prayer cube? Dear God, thank you for your gift of life, of faith, and of my calling. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and others. Dear Father, thank you for making me your beloved child now and forever. Amen. So what I'm getting from that is that the people who watch have a calling on their life. And if you don't know what that is, you will discover that very soon. It's a process. We discover that purpose all throughout our lives, and it can change over time from what it is now. It might not be that 10 years from now. So anyway, that's the prayer. Thank you for the calling. Okay, so I did ask for music for the general reading, and I got a lot of music. I'm not going to tell you the lyrics to the music. I'm going to do something totally different today. The lyrics to the first song that I got were not the same as the song. Okay, the song that came on was about silence, and why do I have to be in this silence? Like, why are you giving me the silent treatment? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you open up to me? My family has dark secrets that you don't know anything about. We don't open that cabinet because of the stuff that'll come out if we open that cabinet. And this person hurts you because they're giving you the silent treatment, okay? That does suck when somebody gives you the silent treatment. It's probably one of the cruelest ways to abuse someone, is to not talk to them and not to tell them why you're upset or why you're not upset or just why you're being quiet. Like, why don't you have anything to say to me? And the song that came on was Grace Potter, Love is Love, which is a song about love is love, and it makes you lose control. It makes you do things that are out of character for yourself. And it talks about how she's standing here. I don't care about pride. I don't care. I want to call you. I don't care. I've gone off the rails. I'm crazy falling for you. I think about you every day, and I promised him I would never stray, but here I am standing outside your door. I just can't fight this anymore. So it's like somebody's giving you the silent treatment, but really that's not how they feel. They really desire a relationship with you and they're fighting it. Okay, that's the feel the music gave me. And then I said, why is this, what is really going on under the surface here? And I got the song by G-Eazy, Still Be Friends, which you may have heard. I'm not going to do the words to Still Be Friends because they're vulgar. And you can look them up. It's about having sex with somebody and still being friends. Having sex with a lot of somebodies and being friends. And then there was just a lot more music that came on. But I said, Spirit, ultimately, what does this really all come down to? And the song that I got was Love is Love by Grace Potter. And so what that was saying to me is this person has a lot of pride and they're hiding their feelings from you, and it's hurting you because you feel like they're not interested in you. But the truth is that's all they really want is you. That's the feel the music had. But I'm going to say, okay, Spirit, let's put all of that aside. I'm using a whole different phone because this is the phone that I get the music with. But when I first get the music, I use the phone that I'm filming with. So I don't know. The phones are not, it's different. So it would be almost impossible to get the same song. But we have done that before on this channel, have we not? So let's see what Spirit has to say. What song is most relevant right now, Spirit, for what this collective needs to know about the situation that I'm about to do a reading for? Which is going to be a collective message for us. What is it that we need to know? What message do you have for us, Spirit? What is the message today that you're trying to get across to us? May we see, please. Wild as Her by Corey Kent. For some reason, it's not giving me the lyrics. Let's try this. Wild as Her, Corey Kent. Alright, let's try it again. There they are. Okay. She never wanted to be white picket fenced in. Her heart's like a feather in a Tulsa wind. A sea salt breeze will bring her to life, and all them other boys, she's a goodbye girl. She'll wreck your world and leave before the morning sun. But here she is, free right next to me, 'cause I ain't trying to tame her love. I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair. I keep her heart hanging on round every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down. She's scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her. Wild, wild. Saw that highway unwind in her deep brown eyes. She saw a long stretch of dirt road dreaming in mine. Just living for the rock and roll song she sings down. Blazing up a trail of smoke wherever we are, wherever we go. That's where she calls home. I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair, keep her heart hanging on round every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down, scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her. Wild, yeah, wild, yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to fix her, I just want to kiss her. Fuel a little fire in her soul. We don't say forever, but when we're together, I swear no, we ain't ever letting go. 'Cause she knows I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair. Keep her heart hanging on around every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down, scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her. Wild, wild, wild. So that's the song that we got. Wild as Her. And it could be wild as him. This could be somebody who's a masculine energy who's wild. And they don't want to be tied down. And you don't try to tie them down. Alright, so I'm being led to get rocks. So I'm going to get rocks from the old school lunch box. Spirit may have rocks that would give us an indication of what this reading might be about today. May I see, please? Rocks. And I want to tell you that when I cleaned up the table, I did find this little marble right here. And I don't know what that might mean to somebody, but it could mean that you feel like you've lost your marbles. Because don't we feel that way sometimes? Have I lost my mind? What am I doing here? What in the world is really going on? Alright, let's see what rocks we got. Surprise us, Spirit. What is going on here? Somebody needs to focus. You need to trust. Your health is here twice. There's something going on with somebody's health. You have a commitment showing up. You have your family here. And you have peace. So you have to focus. You have to trust. Your health, your health. You need to focus on your health. Focus on your health and trust. You need to have a commitment. Your family's here and you're going to have peace. So somehow this involves your health and your family. Health is here twice. Twice. Okay? So somebody's sick. And I'm sending you lots of love and light and healing vibes, okay? Alright, Spirit. Let's start out with the virtues. Spirit, how are you working in this collective in the virtues? In Wild as Her? Or him, Wild as Them? How are you working? It's a lot of virtues. Alright, perseverance, not giving up. Loyalty, that came out in reverse, but I don't read reversals in this deck. Service, remember the prayer. Thank you for my calling, for my faith and my calling. Responsibility, you're having to be responsible, and you're also having to be patient. It's a lot of that's a lot of stuff to learn, isn't it? And honesty came out again in reverse. Loyalty and honesty kind of go together, and they both came out in reverse. So somebody is trying not to give up. They're trying to be loyal and honest. They want to serve others. They want to help others. They want to do for others, expecting nothing in return. They're being responsible. They're being patient. And they're being content. We already got the bottom of the deck. Okay. They're being content. Alright, let's see what kind of spiritual gifts are operating. Spiritual gifts that are operating here. Numbers. Somebody's incredibly gifted with numbers. I have the number 26. And I also have nature. So you might be getting outside, getting grounded, spending some time outdoors. It's beautiful outside here. And nature. Somehow you maybe are a nature lover. So the spiritual gifts that are working here are numbers, number 26 and number 25. So there's like a backwards progression again, which is 8 and 7. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Phoenix Rising card, which is number 27. So we have 25, 26, and 27. So we have a progression that's leading you to your life purpose, to your calling. And it looks like it's something outside that you might do, and that you're gifted with numbers. You're rising from the ashes like a phoenix. You're going to be content. You're going to be at peace, patient, responsible. You're going to serve. You're going to be loyal. You're going to be honest, and you're going to persevere. You're going to focus. You're going to trust. You're going to deal with whatever's going on with your health times 2. 2 people could be sick here. There's a commitment, your family, and peace. Alright. So families, let's find out how this happened. How did this happen? How are you working in our home life, Spirit? Spirit says, in your home life, on the distant horizon, you're going to have a job, a way to toil and labor, a way to work hard. At home, on the distant horizon, you're going to work hard. You're going to work really hard at home. You might be working from home. That's beautiful. Alright, how about work life, Spirit? How are you working in our work lives? Your marriage came out, but in reverse. So you're struggling in your relationship, your marriage, your commitment. Alright, what's our surprise? That there's no great fortune. So surprisingly, you don't have a lot of money. Alright, and love life, Spirit. No sudden wealth in your love life either. So sudden wealth can be like when you suddenly have an abundance of something. You don't have an abundance in your love life. Your love life is like struggling a little. Your marriage is struggling. You may have already gotten a divorce. You may not be married anymore. That's your home life. No, I'm sorry. That's how Spirit's working in your life. So your Spirit is working on ending a relationship for you. Why are you doing that? Because you're in the wrong community. And because this is your choice, the Lovers is here. Or maybe you have somebody new. Clarify the Lovers. This is how Spirit's working in your life. Spirit's working on your love life. Ending one relationship. It's like the reason why you're having to end this relationship is you're choosing to because of poverty in a courtship. So you want to date somebody else and you're tired of being broke all the time. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of money. And in your love life, you were expecting sudden wealth, but you didn't get it. Alright. And what is your role here? Our role here. Our role here is our family room and a coffin in reverse. So somebody here is staying in your family room or staying like in the living room It's like they're in the living room and there's a reason for them to, their health is a factor. They could be terminally ill. They could be very sick. Alright, and that's our role, is to be at somebody's family room that's about to die, it looks like. Well, it may have recently died. Somehow there is a coffin here. This could be a transformation of some sort. What's going to be the outcome? You're not thinking about this. You feel like somebody has no high honor, you have no expectations, and you're not in despair, with a main female on the bottom of the deck. So the outcome is going to be, you're not going to think about this. You feel like somebody doesn't have any honesty or loyalty. They don't have any honor. They have no honor. You're not going to expect anything out of this. And you're not going to be in despair about it either. Okay? Alright, let's see if we can find out a little bit more. How are you working in our home life, Spirit? May I see, please? Go solo. So somebody is alone. At home, you're alone. You're alone right now. And on the distant horizon, you're going to work from home. Alright, work life. You're not being heard. Just walk away. So you're going to walk away from this situation. And it's not that serious. So the situation that's being worked on, here's another card. Shut the fuck up. You're going to say shut the fuck up. You just need to shut the fuck up. That's how Spirit's working. By you saying shut the fuck up, it's not that serious. Just walk away, because they're not listening. And it has to do with a courtship, poverty, and your choice, because you're in the wrong community and you're married to the wrong person, or you were. Okay? Alright, how about surprises? What surprises do you have, Spirit? That somebody's going to sit back and relax and check yourself. You're playing with fire. Why are they playing with fire? Because they're an asshole. They think they have everything figured out, but they don't. And somebody's still waiting. Alright, what are they waiting for? For you to keep shit clean. They want you to keep shit clean. And they said, we're going to have to agree to disagree. Alright. And love life, Spirit. Damn, that's a lot of cards. Your love life, you're irritated. You're having to do the damn dishes. You're going to open your mouth, say fuck your job, because interrupting is for assholes. Alright. And what is our role? This was love life. I don't know what I said, but that's your love life. You're gonna say, in your love life, you're irritated. Doing the dishes. You're gonna open your mouth and say, fuck your job, because you're interrupting me and you're an asshole. Alright, and what's your role here? Your role here is to love the one you're with. This includes you. And don't let anybody know. Don't let it all hang out. So it's like there's a secret love here. Alright, what's going to be the outcome? You're going to be fucking stressed. And you're going to work out. Or go outside and work and get hot and sweaty. What else is going to be the outcome? Whoa. I knew there was more. It's time to talk money. Remember all the money problems we saw? Keep that shit to yourself, and you can't say thank you enough. So you're going to talk to somebody about money because they are not sharing it with you. They're keeping it to themselves. Or maybe you need to talk to somebody about money and you're like, nah, I'm not going to say anything, because they don't listen anyway. They don't have a clue what's going on here. And then on the bottom of the deck, people are messy, love them anyway, and just say those 5 little words. So let's find out what those 5 little words are. How about that? What are those 5 little words that they want to say, Spirit? I know you don't feel the same, but I do love you. So you love somebody, but you know they don't love you back. That's awful. That's a bad feeling, isn't it? And then, I don't know why this happened. I trusted you. Okay. So there is something going on here with money. So let's see if we can figure out what that might be. What's going on with the money? Why is surprisingly there no great fortune? Because somebody's a helper and a mechanic. So you may have helped somebody get their car fixed, or you may need to help somebody get their car fixed, or you might be a mechanic and you were supposed to help somebody and you didn't. Somebody is a mechanic and they need to make an investment somehow. That's why there's no sudden wealth. That's why there's no great fortune. That's why you're broke. Alright, what's going on with the money? There's going to be a surprise. Somebody's money's coming to a halt. Surprisingly, somebody's money is going to come to a halt. Why is it coming to a halt? Because somebody's going to write something. What are they going to write? There's going to be a shift, and you're going to go to the next level because of your health not being good. What's the next level? You're going to be self-made because you're not reliable. It says you're not reliable, but really you are reliable. And you're self-made. Clarify what it means by to be self-made. It means you're a phoenix rising and you're in the media. You're needing to manage your money better. You're going to have a partnership that's going to unlock something. What's it unlocking? It's unlocking you being motivated to have recognition in divine timing. Outcome of recognition. You're planning something. You're going to be persistent. Remember, persevere. And somehow you were a rescuer at a crossroads. Outcome of all of this. There's something you can't see. You're not going to share. You're going to have new gifts activated, and somehow the science is not right. Why is the science not right? Because of your life purpose, not being a networker, and not wanting to have a conflict with somebody. Why would you have a conflict with the Netflixer? The Netflixer. Somehow Netflixer is significant. Because of a counselor. You don't have a counselor. Why aren't you a counselor? Or why don't you have one? Because of a charity. You're going to get justice where you've been uncomfortable. So somehow you've felt uncomfortable because of counselor. And a charity is going to bring justice to your life. Can you clarify what justice will look like? It's going to be a design. What design? Designing how? It's going to design your growth. Outcome of designing your growth. Designing your growth is your soul tribe and stability in your real estate where it's been unstable. Somebody is an artist, but they're not doing their art. They're going to be a peacemaker, and they're going to have transportation. Alright, so that's what's going on. What's the surprise at the very beginning that we saw? That somebody made a mistake because they were going way too slow, so they did some spell work. Outcome of the spell work. Their windfall came out in reverse because of the spell work. What should they do about that, Spirit? It's undecided because you have no strategy. But you need to be a laborer and get out of you're in your feelings about this. Just get out of your feelings. You made a mistake. People make mistakes. What's the outcome of the undecided strategy? You're going to explore growing up and being an entertainer. Outcome of growing up in entertainment. Your parenthood is here and not being a student. Being on the wrong path. What should they do instead? Something to do with beauty. Can you clarify that further? It's temporary and it has to do with the underworld. And what would be the outcome of that? You would manifest an inspiration that would be perfect. Outcome of that inspiration. It has to do with a teacher and a loss and setbacks. So you've had a lot of things that have caused you setbacks financially. And some of it was not your fault. It looks like some of it was an injustice on someone else's part. Let's see if we can get some guidance about finance. What guidance does this collective need to get on the right track financially? When it comes to our home life, what do we need to know? A lot came out. You're going to have a new life. You're going to make an investment. It's going to be short term. It's not going to make you much progress. But you're going to be moving up because of outside forces and not being able to pass. Not being able to get through somewhere. Alright, what about work life? That's your home life. There's no passage. You're not going to be able to go somewhere. What's going on? What do we need to do different in our work life, Spirit, to improve our finances? You're going to have adventure. There's no opportunity for adventure in your work life. Why not? Because you can't go on this journey. Alright? What's our surprise that we need to do? We need to know what direction to go in. Can you tell us what direction that is? Because we seem a little lost when it comes to money. What's the direction, Spirit? Thank you so very much. Okay. Stop being so cold. That's the direction. What do you mean don't be frozen? You're too independent. You need to stop being so cold when it comes to being independent. Alright, love life, Spirit. How is our love life going to improve financially? You're not expressing your courage. You need to get the courage to express yourself in your love life. Alright, and our role? What is our role to improve our finances? You're not flexible, you're not having harmony, and you need to be long-term. There's something that needs to be long-term. Remember up here I said it was only going to be temporary? It needs to be long-term, and you need to have harmony and flexibility. Alright, what would be the outcome if we would do those things? Outcome, if we do those things. The outcome would be someone would make a gesture and it would bring luck. Why is luck sideways? Because you have to give and take when it comes to gifts. Somebody gives more than the other. You're manifesting. You're not getting any answers either. Ooh, we need help with our money. We need help with our money, Spirit. That's what we need help with. Alrighty then. We gotta have some help with our money, y'all. Spirit, help us. Help us! Alright, talk to me about how we're essential. How is this collective essential, Spirit? May I see, please? What is forgiveness? Page 40. It is not what we take up, but what we give up that makes us rich. Henry Ward Beecher. When someone hurts you, the pain can feel so incredibly heavy, especially if you were hurt by someone you loved and trusted. You may be able to push past it and keep going, but the heaviness will stay with you until you can find a way to forgive. Forgiveness seems like it should be something you grant to someone who has wronged you, absolution that erases their actions, but that's not really it. Forgiveness is something you do for yourself as much as for the other person. It happens when you are able to work through the pain and lay down the weight of those hurts. You don't have to forget what happened or trust that person again, but forgiveness allows you to move forward a little lighter and a little wiser. Page 40. And show love to everyone. Page 41. You shall treat the stranger who sojourns as the native among you, and you shall love him as yourself. For you were estranged in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 19:34. What would you be willing to do to give your family a better life? If you found yourself living under a corrupt government in the middle of a war zone or in any area devastated by natural disasters, would you stay and do your best to survive? Or seek a new land where your children had better chance to grow up? New families seek refuge in foreign lands every day, hoping to find peace and the chance to build a better life for themselves. God calls each of us to welcome our stranger with open arms, treating them with respect and kindness. It's human nature to fall into us versus them mentality when confronted with someone different. But if we can focus on seeing each person as a child of God, He will help us find a way forward to live together in harmony. You remember you need to have harmony. I saw that somewhere. Okay. What else do we want to know here? Alright, let's see how Sacred Destiny is working in our home life. How are you working in our home life, Sacred Destiny? You're giving us purity, and we're embracing change. We're also being shown a gateway going forward. Alright, what about work life? In our work life, we're going to have success, and things are going to be more simple, and we're going to let things kind of settle. We're going to give time for the ground to heal, to repair itself. So there's some repairing and healing that needs to happen. That's how Spirit's working. We need to have some time between the crops that we've planted, but we're going to have success, and we're going to get it in a simple way. Alright, what about surprises? Surprisingly, you're going to have your freedom. Alright, love life, Spirit. In your love life, you're going to have a new beginning, but you're going to go through healing chaos. It's going to be powerful. You're going to get in flow, and you're going to be open. Alright, what's our role? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Our role is to have fulfillment, to relax, to learn how to take risks, to release what we need to let go of, to see what we need to see, have illumination, to trust, being alone in solitude. We're going to have miracles that are going to lead to pleasure. Alright, and what's going to be the outcome? The outcome is going to be you having the courage and wisdom and enlightenment. You're going to have courage, wisdom, and enlightenment. That's beautiful. Wow, Spirit's doing some amazing things. I want to see this transformation. What's the transformation that's happening at home? Spirit said not that day. What's the transformation that's happening at home, Spirit? May I see, please? That's where your freedom's coming in. Alright, what about work? What are you doing for us at work? At work, you're going to be empowered and strong. Sorry about that. Surprises. That was work trying to call me right then, and I'm off today. Dreams and happiness and friendship. So surprisingly, you're going to have dreams, happiness, and friendship. Alright, what about love life? In your love life, you're going to get healing. Alright, what's our role? Our family is our role. And what's going to be the outcome? Your life purpose. and your talent. Beautiful. With your love on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. I love that. Alright, I'm going to take some of these up because I'm going to do your questions after I finish. I'm getting close to the end of this reading. I just want to see how Spirit's working. We do need some help with our money. I can tell you that right now. But it's okay. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. It looks like we're going to have success at work. So that's a good thing. Whatever Spirit's working on in your life, it's going to be successful. Alright, let's get some of this stuff up. You're going to work from home too, some of you. Somehow you're going to work from home and be successful. It looks like somebody might try to write something to get you in trouble. But it has something to do with you being sick. Like somebody is staying on the couch because they might be sick enough to die. I mean, that's sick. Okay. Look at that candle, how fast it burned down. That's crazy. Alright. Spirit, show me with the Moonology how you're working in these areas of our life, please. How are you working in our home life? Detoxifying. We're detoxifying. Taurus is here. We're taking a breath. Cancer is here. You're going to know that you're loved at home. So if somehow you don't know that you're loved, if somehow you are going to know that you're loved. You're going to detoxify. You're going to take a break from something or someone. You're going to know that you're loved. You're going to step up and lead, and you're going to be open to change at home. This is your home life. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, and Taurus. Card in the wrong deck alert. You're going to grieve your losses and reach for the stars. That was in the wrong deck. Remember the death card? Somebody could have died and you're grieving a loss. Or something. You could have lost a pet, something like that. I'm so sorry for your loss. Whatever you lost, I'm so sorry. Okay. Now, how about work life? How are you working in our work life, Spirit? Scorpio, release your blocks. So at work you're having somehow you're blocked and you need to release those blocks. Alright. Somehow you're blocked at work. What else are you doing at work? Talk less and feel more. So whatever it is that's blocking you, don't talk about it. Just feel it and release it, okay? Alright, surprises. Some people may be ignoring you. Like I just did that girl at work. Uh-oh, card in the wrong deck again. You're going to become a clear channel. Somehow you're going to come, but surprisingly you're going to become a clear channel. Card in the wrong deck. Alright, what's our other surprises? You're going to relax. Cancer's here. Pisces and Scorpio. All my water elements. Surprisingly, you're going to relax and become a clear channel. Alright, love life. In your love life, you're going to trust the universe. Aquarius is here. And you're going to think it through. Gemini's here. And breathe through the tension. Scorpio's here. So, there's something tense going on in your love life. And you're going to breathe through it and trust the universe with it. And think about it. Alright. Our role. Our role is embrace the flow of life. Gemini's here. What are we embracing, Spirit? Besides the flow of life. What do you mean by that? Thank you. What Spirit means by that is attend to some details, Virgo. Unleash your kindest self. Go for it, Aries. Shine, Leo. Assess the situation, Virgo again, and take inspired action, Virgo again. So there's a lot of Virgo energy going on in your role. What you're going to do is embrace the flow of life. And in doing so, you're going to attend to some details, unleash your kindest self, go for it, shine, assess the situation, and take inspired action. And what will be the inspired action's outcome? The outcome will be release control, Taurus, step into your power, Aries, leave the past behind, Capricorn, attune to the divine, Pisces, and work through your feelings, Aries, with trust all will be well, Virgo. So the outcome is going to be let go of control, step into your power, let the past go. Attune to the divine, get your focus on God, and work through your feelings, because all is going to be well, and you're going to trust that. So right now you have some concerns. Likely it's about money or about your love life that you're going to trust God with. Alright, surprisingly, you're going to relax and become a clear channel. That's good. Alright, one more thing, and then we're going to move on. God's giving us cards from this deck, so I'm going to see why we keep getting cards from this deck. Alright. Talk to me, Spirit, when it comes to the Divine Energy Oracle, how you're working in our home life. We're raising our vibes, and you're going to live your soul, not a role, and you're going to shine your light. Alright, what about our work life? Work life, Spirit. Wow. You're going to do what you love. That's beautiful. You're going to nurture yourself first. You're going to be true to yourself. You're going to choose your friends wisely, and you're going to keep your commitments. Alright, what are your surprises? That's your work life. So be careful who you're friends with at work. You're going to claim your art. Surprisingly, you're going to claim your art. That could be an argument. You're going to embrace your power. You're going to be open to love. You're going to love yourself. And you're going to have a wake-up call. Wow. Alright. And love life, Spirit. You know, love life, we're going to admit that we're vulnerable. We're going to sacrifice something, and we're going to trust the divine plan. Alright, what is our role here? You're going to change tracks, grieve your losses, and reach for the stars. So your role is to grieve those losses. Whatever you've lost or you're losing, grieve that. What's going to be the outcome of grieving? It's somebody's bad health, it looks like. You're going to tune out distractions, and you're going to have faith and go with the flow. With retreat on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like somebody here is sick, and I want to know more about the wake-up call. That's going to be a surprise. I want to find out more about that now, if you'll give me just a moment. Spirit, can you talk to me about this wake-up call? What's the wake-up call? How can I find out? Alright, Spirit, thank you. Alright, I'm going to ask in a couple of different ways, because I think this is the point of the reading. Can you show me what the wake-up call is for this collective, Spirit? Spirit said, how are the angels helping you with this? There's angels helping you with the wake-up call. Angels, how are you helping us with the wake-up call? You're bringing healing, a partnership, and love with forgiveness. Beautiful. So whatever happened that woke you up, there's going to be healing, a partnership, love. Alright, now, show me what we need to know about this wake-up call. Spirit, what does this collective need to most know right now? Alright. Something's over. Something's coming to an end. Number 43, number 48, and number 5. The 7, 12, which is a 3 and a 5. So 7305 could be significant. Number 43, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now. Yet you may be thinking that that's not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it. Defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty and love, opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation distracting you from the truth that all is well. Sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune in to the collective against and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unimaginable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach. Bring yourself back to your life, restore your faith in the power greater than yourself, and remind yourself to focus, remember focus, on your smaller personal universe, which is much easier to manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making their perception of overflow profoundly positive. And then number 48, sky dancers. When a sky dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. God is speaking to me now. Break the habit of being yourself or repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. Surrender. The sky dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself in your work or in your love life. Do you assume that the person or opportunity will rescue you? The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. Be simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground. You are transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power and the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The sky dancers know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and the most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. And then number 5, closing door. Something is ending. Endings, completion, and your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on far too long. Unlock the cage that you have been trapped in. You remember in your home life you're going to be free. And shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break free from your routine. Consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door, but only a wall in front of you, ask for guidance. Muster up the courage, and that's going to be your outcome, to say no more. This isn't going to happen anymore. I'm done going through this bullcrap. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed for a long time. If the door to the project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be. Move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from the greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lesson and set yourself free. So there's a situation in your life, whatever it may be, a job, a relationship, a place you're living, something that you've been wanting it desperately, but it's not meant for you, and you're knocking on a door that's not being answered in the way that you would like for it to be answered. And it's time to move on. It's time for the end to come. Okay? Alright, so let's see if we can find out a little bit more about that by pulling some tarot, and then I'll do some questions. Alright, Spirit, talk to me. There goes the black tourmaline tree. I was wondering how long it would be before I knocked that over. Use the black cards I'm hearing. Spirit, how are you working in this collective? Show me how you're working in this collective when it comes to moving on. You're having a tower moment, and Cancer is here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius bringing the tower, and Cancer in reverse bringing the moon. Cancer. Our feelings, our emotions, our uncertainty. It's like you're having a moment of clarity that you're finally realizing, I know what I need to do here to stop going through this, to stop knocking on a door that will not open the way I want it to. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? Justice in reverse. So there's been an injustice that has caused probably a situation to happen. This tower, there's this injustice. You have to overcome whatever has been done wrong. Somebody did you wrong. That's what it seems like. And it's like you're going, hey, could you answer the door, please? I hear you in there. I know you're in there. And you know you did me wrong. You know you did me wrong. And I want you to admit it. I want you to have integrity. And I want you to be honest with me. I know you did me wrong. You know you did me wrong. Alright, what's going to pull it together? What's going to pull it together, Spirit? Somebody's got to stand in that power, remember? Oh, the Hanged Man is here in reverse with Virgo, the Hermit in reverse. They were already turned over. How did they get turned over? With the Star. Spirit said pull one more card. What's going to pull it together? The Chariot in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse with the World. The end. This is over. Finished. Done. Okay, so I'm realizing that I know the truth now. I can see through. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So now that the moon is full enough and bright enough, you can see the truth. And somebody did you wrong. And you've soul searched about this and you've tried to see this from their perspective. But you just can't do it. You can't overcome it, and you don't want this anymore. This is over. This marriage, this relationship, this job, whatever this was, it's over. That's what's going to pull it together. Is you're going to finally end it. You're going to say the hell with this. It's causing my health to be bad. I'm having trouble focusing. Nobody trusts me. I'm being micromanaged. I'm being what do you call it? Controlled. People are controlling me. I want a commitment. I want to be committed. I want to be there for my family. And I want peace in my life. So I'm going to do away with this. This has to go. This has to go. This situation has to go. It's just that simple. Alright, let's pull tarot on it, shall we? Spirit said not that deck. Alright, what deck do you want to use, Spirit? We're going to use Light Seers. For some reason, I don't know why. Light Seers. Why is the Tower here for the collective, Spirit? Because of the Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So somebody is standing up for themselves and they're like, this needs to be more fair. It's been unfair. You've been unfair to me. You're getting victory because you're standing up for yourself. You're getting the Six of Wands. Public recognition for standing your ground. The Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's like public recognition for something you worked on. You worked hard on this too. You tried to make this work. Why is the Tower here? What's the Tower? This is, I think, a good Tower in a way. The Tower is clarified by the Tower and the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands upright. So the Tower is someone looking for a perfect opportunity, and they are a Cancer. This is a Cancer. This Cancer is looking for an opportunity. What are they looking for an opportunity for? To argue, to fight. The Ace of Wands in reverse. To have no desire. What do you mean no desire? The Cancer is qualifying. It's qualifying. Why did I say qualifying? Cancer is clarifying itself. The moon is here again. The moon is here clarifying the moon. The Tower is here clarifying the Tower. When Spirit does that, this is out of our control. The only thing about this that's not out of our control is that there's somebody here who is in a negative place because they're upside down. The Queen of Cups is very loving. They bake cookies. They love children. They love dogs and cats and fish and birds. They love all kinds of animals. They love to be near the water. They love to go swimming. They love to go fishing. I mean, they're the sweetheart of the tarot. And they're looking for a perfect opportunity to have no desire to be in this dark place anymore. What is this dark place? They're not able to be centered, to defend themselves. They're not, okay, the Seven of Wands is you, in this deck, is you putting yourself in a bubble to defend yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're protected from everything because you are meditating and you are staying centered and grounded. But right now, you're not able to do that. And so it's got you a source, and it has you looking for an opportunity to start a fight. But you're going to get victory over this. You're going to recognize this, and you're going to be like, you know what? This is an injustice. Why is justice in reverse? This could be legal because of an emperor and wish fulfillment. There's a very powerful masculine here. The injustice is that he is having wish fulfillment. How is that injustice? Because, oh my God, because of the truth, the Ace of Swords and the Empress. The injustice is that there's an emperor having wish fulfillment and there's an empress and the truth. The empress knows the truth. Alright, clarify what that truth is. That somebody can't heal. What do you mean they can't heal? They're sick. If that's what's ending, this person not being able to heal, they're finally going to heal. They're finally going to heal. And why is the Hanged Man in reverse? Because of temperance and the Eight of Cups. Somebody's being real patient. They're not going to see this from your perspective. And they've been soul searching about it and trying to see your perspective. But they're not going to. And very patiently they're waiting for the opportunity to just walk away from this. And why is the Chariot here? I just clarified both of those. Why is the Chariot here in reverse? Because of the Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Because there's a higher level commitment here that you can't get over. And you have a strong desire to have that relationship. Alright, so why is the here then? Woo, that flew out. The World is here because something, death, Scorpio is here. The Five of Cups is here. And the Six of Swords is here. So it's like, this isn't going to change. So I'm going to feel what I got to feel. I'm going to feel my feelings and I'm going to move on. It's over. I'm just going to move on from this. I'm going to walk away from this. It's over. Your wish fulfillment and you're not being able to heal from the lie. There was a lie. Clarify the lie. There was a lie about an empress. That's the justice. That's where justice comes in. And it has to do with work. Somebody told a lie on an empress when it came to work. They were manifesting themselves to be a Queen of Pentacles. And this was a friend of yours at work. A friend of yours lied about you or lied to you about something that wouldn't work. They told you they were going to help you with something, but then they lied and said it wouldn't work. And you were trying to manifest your way into being abundant, into being grounded. This is a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Gemini with a Libra. So the injustice is that this emperor is having wish fulfillment and the empress either lied to him or was lied to about him. And that's why it's over. Because they can't get over whatever was told to them. And it had to do with something at work. Something at work. Outcome of this stuff that's going on right here. The outcome is going to be, and it was upright but it turned over. Gemini is here. A feminine is here. A Queen of Swords, which is typically a Libra, is Justice, and a Gemini. And it's like, I'm going to choose to be a bitch. I'm going to choose to be a bitch and not have a new opportunity. Why don't you want to do this? Because you want things to be fair. And why are they not fair? because of the Age of Swords. Because somebody feels imprisoned and they need their freedom. How are they going to get their freedom? They're not going to have a whole lot, but they are just going to have the Nine of Pentacles. That is your freedom. They're gonna become a page. They're gonna have an idea of how they can get their independence. Look, and somebody's not using their intuition. Clarify how they're gonna get their independence. They're gonna look for the perfect opportunity to do it. They're making plans on which way to go. What are they planning on doing? It looks like they're planning on telling the truth. They're planning, oh my God. Holy shit. They're going to have the Fool and take a risk. Aries is here. Leo's here. When it comes to not being weak and ending something. They're going to take a risk and they're going to say, I'm not going to puss out anymore. I'm ending this. I'm going to make damn sure I end this. Because you're not leaving me out in the cold anymore financially. Those days are over, sweetheart. And there's about to be a wheel in reverse. The truth is going to come out about this King of Swords. Anything else we need to know? This is an interesting reading. Somebody's about to have a relationship. Two of Cups. Somebody's reevaluating having a relationship. And it's somebody who hurt them. They were hurt by this person. But they're reevaluating. Hey, you know, there's a tower here. Alright, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what that might look like. Show me how this happened, Spirit. Something happened here. Show me what happened. What happened here, Holy Spirit? May I see, please? I miss you. And I'm unfazed because I'm trusting the plan. I miss you, but I don't care because I'm trusting the plan, or I'm not worried about it. It's like I wasn't emotionally invested, but I'm trusting the plan. I miss you, but I'm not worried about it because I'm trusting the plan. All right, what's being hidden? That you're telepathic. You can read each other's mind. And don't force it because somebody can't be trusted. What do you mean they can't be trusted? That don't even go together. It has to do with divine timing, a lot of burdens, and trying not to escape. Use something to escape. Alright, what's being shown? That somebody has regret over a love triangle. Trust your intuition. What are they going to do next? They're going to stop fantasizing, stop partying, and practicing forgiveness. Why are they going to stop doing those things? Because somebody's jealous over a player. They're jealous because of being a player and being controlling. So what are they going to do instead? They're going to stop overthinking. They're going to love their family. And they're going to say, I don't choose you. What do you mean I don't choose you? Because you're the one who got away. How did they get away? It was your choice for them to get away. And what happened when they got away? You learned your lesson because it made you feel desperate. Because you were like, they will call. But for some reason they, I guess, didn't. You let them get away because you wouldn't choose them. You wouldn't stop overthinking when it came to your family and what your family thought. You were like, what is my family going to think? What is my family going to think? I don't choose you because what would my family think? So they got away. You gave them the choice to get away. And now you feel desperate because you've learned your lesson and you're like, please call me, please call me. What are they going to do? They have no desire to win and they're pretending. What do they desire? They desire healing and making silent moves. What do you mean silent moves? Because this is their friendship. And what's going to be the outcome of the friendship? They're on the verge of telling you something. The waiting game is here. You're going to have one last chance because somebody is too arrogant. Somebody's on the verge of saying, I'm not waiting for you anymore and giving you one last chance because you're too arrogant and you're not going to change. And what will be the outcome of that conversation? Uh-oh, card in the wrong deck. I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. Alright, so what are they going to do to get you back? They're going to have a rebound. They don't want any drama. But they can't move on. And they don't want to have secret love and a fling either. Alright, so they're going to have a rebound. And there's going to be some drama. Show me the drama, please. What's the drama? Somebody has to go to the sex shop. What else? Somebody's getting a divorce and I hate nothing about you. Any more drama? Somebody's getting played, manipulated, lied to, controlled, and they're pulling the strings. And you need to check yourself. That's why you can't have a new beginning. What are you going to do about that? Somebody's going to be insecure. And they're going to be a hater. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's been under spiritual attack because of somebody coming in after you. Outcome of all of that. Somebody's got depression. They're sick, and caution. Why should we be cautious? Because they don't know they fucked up when they got caught cheating. How did they fuck up? They got betrayed, and they were with an ex by fulfilling a fantasy. What should this person do, Spirit? It's over. Move on. Parenting is here. Why is parenting here? That's a lot of damn cards. Because don't go to the gym, you're busy. You're centered aligned with the universe. You can't keep your promise when it comes to not being pregnant. And there's no family time. You couldn't keep a promise when it came to not being pregnant. So what happened? You have a crush. And what's going to be the outcome of that? It's not going to be toxic. What is it going to be? It's not going to be somebody who enjoys gossip. There's not going to be any evidence of cheating, and this person is not going to be a great actor. What are they going to be? A fake friend. And no family time. Alright, what's going to be the outcome here, Spirit? May I see, please? Somebody's moving into their life purpose. They have guilt for sabotaging this. And they're nostalgic. What are they hiding? They're having union. Secretly they're having union, and they have assistance from their spirit guide. What's being shown? That there's a third party or somebody's partying. They're cold, and they're remembering an awakening to how cold they were. So what are they going to do next? They're gonna be in their comfort zone. There's not gonna be a divine intervention or like there's no detour, no divine intervention, no conflict, and they're wearing a facade about their beliefs. What should this person do that's dealing with this bullshitter? They're gonna have regret because of their self-worth and being present, abundant, and having gratitude. Why are they gonna have regret? Because they have a very hot attraction and they're sorry for the way they treated you. Outcome. Their family, home, and commitment is going through a dark night of the soul because of them giving in to temptation. Any good coming out of this? Somebody's going to have the courage to change when it comes to their abundance. And there's going to be a tower, an unexpected storm. Can you talk to me about the tower? What's the tower? What is this tower? The tower is somebody's going to realize that they have true love for you. Alright, what does that mean? It means you need to put away the computer. Why do they need to put away the computer? Because somebody has an addiction when it comes to money. Alright, anything else? That's why there's not enough money, because they're addicted to it. Can't get enough. Couldn't get enough if you wanted to. You have to wait, even though you're longing, because somebody has to make a decision. And what decision are they going to make? They take care of themselves. What else are they going to do? They're going to have rejection. Clarify the rejection. It has to do with being on different pages and setting boundaries. And this is not protected either. Wait a minute, another card's turned over. There's not going to be a second chance because this is not protected. Can you clarify what's not protected? What is not protected? Something that was strictly sexual and that they regret. A strictly sexual new love that they regret. Something is fate. What's fate? It's fate that they were playing hard with a soulmate and there was no passion. So what's going to happen now? It's fate that they be unavailable. Why is it fate that somebody be unavailable? Because this is how you're going to wake up. What are you awakening to? That there's a marriage that makes you vulnerable. What do you mean it makes you vulnerable? Warning. What are you warning us about? There's not going to be any support. Why not? Because of chemistry. Why are they angry? Because somebody's interfering. They're going to take a leap of faith and trust. And there's a twin flame in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Alrighty then. I think we're going to end it there. I don't see any point in going any further, do you? Does anybody have any questions about the reading that I can answer for you that maybe did not get answered? Because sometimes I don't always see everything. I get into like a trance and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Hang on one second. Okay. I'm going to clean up this mess now and we're going to answer questions. Did anybody have a question about the collective message that I did not answer? Is there something that you wanted to know more about that I did not catch or see? If so, tell me and I'll ask it. If not, we'll move on to the list of names that we have. Somebody got done wrong here. And somebody is really not being honest, 100% honest about this whole situation. I think they're telling you one thing and they're feeling another. And that's what I don't understand. Like, why are they hiding how they feel? Does anybody else wonder that? I'm going to see if I can find out. Give me 1 second. Why are they hiding how they feel, Spirit? Because of a conclusion and a metamorphosis in their family. Something happened last summer. Something is changing because of an ending. Something is changing in someone's family because of an ending. Can you tell me what's changing? The spring is here with somebody being admired. What's changing is this spring, somebody is admired. Why are they admired? Because the answer is yes in reverse because of devotion. So they won't say yes because they're devoted. What are they so devoted to? Settling. What do you mean settling? Has to do with their creativity. What else? The summer is here. What about the summer? Divine Feminine is here. The winter is here. Being alone is here. And reinventing themselves. So in the winter, Divine Feminine was alone and she reinvented herself. And this person is very creative, and they're going to say yes. They're admiring this person this spring, and they're going to say yes to being devoted. But there's something they're trying to get settled first, and it has to do with their creativity this summer. Outcome of settling. That's what's going to end, is the settling. Then what will be the outcome? Somebody's going to be abandoned, and they're going to have a lot of grief. Divine Masculine is here. It looks like this person has had a third party or been with a third party, and they're going to end up finally leaving that person, or that person's going to finally end up leaving them, because to me, if you want to know what it really looks like, is it looks like they've been watching the other person and they admire them for some reason. Maybe because they have integrity. Alrighty then, I guess that's going to be the end of that. Cheryl, who's first? Baby? Who's first? Baby? Thank you guys for listening. Let me pull a trinket. Who are you talking to, Spirit? Let me get one more thing. Hold on. Guidance, please, for the collective. May I have guidance, please, for the collective? Peacock Priestess and White Sage. Number 23 and 24. See how we keep having progressions and they're in the 20s. 22, 23, and 24, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Remember I said somebody was gifted with numbers. Alright, I'm going to read them all. Number 22. Go ahead and start posting your questions. When we have an active imagination, we can forget to use it for dreams and instead let it create nightmares. There's something that you've been worrying about. There's no need to torment yourself. Let go of any thoughts, attitudes, or beliefs that are based in fear. They are not helpful, necessary, or accurate. Everything has a positive and loving purpose, even if we cannot see or know what it is straight away. You'll find a loving solution comes to you easily and at the perfect time as you choose to avoid fearful thinking. Be yourself, be free, and feel positive about your future, and know that everything is going to be okay. Number 23. It's safe to let things unfold as they will. You do not need to fix nor try to force something to happen. The universe is already working things out for you. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition just because things are working out differently to how you thought they would. The universe is a little bent and certainly has a sense of humor, but ultimately it is kind and knows the best way to accomplish all that needs to happen. You are very much part of this. All things will come together at the correct time and in the perfect way. The universe has your back. Trust that you are being helped. And number 24, Peacock Priestess. If you feel impatient for something to happen or worry that you're not accomplishing all that you want to achieve quickly enough, take heart. The universe is working with you, not against you, to bring a cherished dream to life. Even times when not much seems to be happening are a part of the creative process, balancing out other times when energy becomes active and intense. What will be most helpful for you and your dreams right now is to rest. During this pleasurable rest, behind the scenes, some spiritual magic is going to happen. Alright, I want to know, what would this Divine Masculine say to his Divine Feminine? He would say, if you only knew how much I care about you and I love the way you love me. And what would she say to him? She would say, I'm falling in love with you. And I should delete you out of my phone completely. Why would you do that? That's too many cards. Why would you delete him out of your phone? Because I love all of you. So maybe you're going to be around them more and you won't need to talk to them so much on the phone. I don't know. just a wild guess. Okay. Now, Spirit, who are you talking to? Spell it out, please. There's a white feather that's somehow significant to this situation. JPPHIMG, number 1, North Node, Neptune. So we have pig, and we have hip. Somebody could have something going on with their hip. SUNMJCV, North Node, Gemini, number 7. Neptune. Number 5, LBD, North Node, L, Gemini, MCS. Somebody's North Node is in Gemini, and God bless you. KK, PVITC, Jupiter, Libra, number 12. 2 more times I'm hearing. V, Gemini, 1A, North Node, HMNWJ. Gemini North Node is coming out strongly here. DK, Sagittarius, Taurus, VGVNI, number 11. Alright, trinkets please, Holy Spirit, for this reading. May I have the perfect trinkets for this reading. Alright, I got... Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. I got a dragonfly. I got a doggy or a bear paw. Always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, loved more than you know. The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. You versus you, a fancy ball, an elephant, a piece of turquoise, the word love, a leaf for the fall, an angel, a dime, a Z like a zebra, the word beautiful, a kitty cat, somehow a kitty cat, a crown, a T is in Thomas, and another dragonfly. So 2 dragonflies came out of that bowl. I don't think there's but one more in there, if that. Alright, trinkets from this bowl, Holy Spirit. What would you give us out of here? Alright, I got the selenite. I got 2 identical keys. A bear. A horse. A skeleton hand. Holding on to a phoenix rising or dragon. Black tourmaline. A starfish. An arrow holding on to 2 hearts connected and a piece of thread. A feather. An Eiffel Tower. A lotus flower. A cactus or a prick. And a teeny tiny heart that says made with love. Alrighty then. Let's get to some questions, shall we? Alright, let's see what we got here. What we got here? What we got here? Okay. Hello, Rimsha. Thank you for your subscription. Hi, Tia. Hey, Deepka. And Manya. Manya was first, right? Okay. Alright. It looks like Manya was first. Oh, you had to hide somebody? Let me find out. Somebody got ugly? You gotta tell me about that later. Hey, Angela. Cheryl deleted somebody and kicked their ass out. You go, girl. You told them to get lost. As Miss Mary would say, get lost. Alright, who's first? Manya, are you first? I love you guys. Most of you guys are super, super wonderful. I have no complaints. Hey, Star. What's up, baby? Yeah, you did. You didn't have to tell me, because if you kicked somebody out, they pissed you off. They really pissed you off. Okay, Manya, here we go. May I have a twin flame reading? My twin flame is apart from me, and maybe he's with someone else right now. I want to gain clarity. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So you want a twin flame reading. You want some clarity. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Manya has a twin flame. Let's see what's going on with Manya's divine masculine. Communication and being admired. Woo. It looks like they're either watching you and talking to you, or they admire you and they're talking to you. Do they talk to you? They might be talking about you. They're talking about taking action. What's going on with Manya's twin flame spirit? Communication about inner child. Communication and being abandoned. Alright, what's going on with Manya's twin flame spirit? May I see, please? Where are they at in this journey? Divine timing is a factor. They're not learning their lessons, but they're awakening. Alright, what lessons do they need to learn? Okay, so they're not learning their lessons because of divine timing. It's like time has been a factor in them learning their lessons. They needed time to learn their lessons, but they're awakening now. Alright, what did they learn? Have they learned anything? It had something to do with a soulmate. They learned a lesson because of a soulmate. Alright, what happened? They got stuck with this person. And how do they feel about that? How do they feel about this soulmate? They've reached their limit and they're frozen. They've reached their limit and they've gotten tense. They got a lot of tension in their relationship. It looks like they either are or were. It looks like they're awakening to the fact that they're stuck with a soulmate. They've reached their limit with lust. So it's like this was just a sexual relationship. How do they feel about the soulmate? They feel like it's time to say goodbye to the soulmate. That's how they feel. How do they feel about Manya? Like you're a very deep, complex, and important person. But there's no harmony. Why is there no harmony? Because of this karmic bullshit. And because of them having a lot of pride and heart fog in the past. How do they feel about this relationship coming back together again soon? Oh baby, they want it to. New beginning came out. They want to have a new beginning. So they're awakening. Look, it's time for a new beginning also. So yeah, I think that it's not going to be very long and you're going to hear from this person if you haven't already. And they're gonna want to start again, try again, do it again. See where it goes. Reunion. I see reunion coming here. Show me what's connecting Manya with this twin flame. You're mirroring one another, so maybe you also have a soulmate, or you had a soulmate that you learned some lessons from. And both of you are at a crossroads. Alright, in the next month, what might be the outcome? The answer is yes in reverse because of fear. So they want to say yes, but they're afraid. You both are. I think you're both wanting to do this, but you're afraid. What would happen if you just stopped being afraid and did it anyway? Then you would be at the crossroads. Alright, and what should you do at the crossroads? Divine Feminine is here with separation and numbing. I don't understand what that means, but you do. The crossroads is about Divine Feminine and separation because of numbing. Maybe you're with somebody who does something to numb out, or maybe you do. That's the crossroads. Outcome. In the winter, there's not going to be because of a third party. So, with the third party spirit, it's like there's a thing, a place that comes you. If you do away with the third party, that will be the end of that. The 5D will help you with your family. And something's going to happen in the fall. Why is the fall here? Because the answer is no in reverse. So it's like they want to say no, but they can't. What do you mean they can't? To changing because somebody is or was a victim and needs to get over this. There's a need to get over this. There's a need for a metamorphosis when it comes to this victim and ascending. Alright, Spirit. What else? What else? What else? Talk to me about talk to me about this relationship, Spirit. What's the potential in the next month for this relationship? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Oh, wow. The end of a cycle, wish fulfillment, somebody's ego, and the end of somebody's wish fulfillment and ego because of not having any desire or passion and being guarded. So something's going to end that's going to bring wish fulfillment. And it has to do with somebody not having any passion or desire for somebody and they having a lot of ego and being guarded. And so, what else do we need to know? Somebody is awakening again. What are they awakening to? That they need to take care of themselves. They need to release and purge this situation and stop being so controlling and be open to receive. Outcome if they do those things. They're going to have a breakthrough, an epiphany, and they're going to have transcendence and unity. What's the epiphany? You're going to have communication about temptation. There will be communication. The epiphany is I need to talk to somebody about not being tempted. Not being tempted about what? Being separated. What do you mean not being tempted about separated? I need to be open to receive this. I need to see my reflection here. I need to have a new opportunity because I can't get structure and a solid foundation where I am. And I'm not loving myself either. There's going to be stability, harmony, and flow because it insisted on turning over right then. Okay, insisted. All right, can you give me a message out of here? It's fate that something be unavailable or someone be unavailable. Why is that? Because somebody has regret about a new love and they're going to set boundaries. Outcome of setting boundaries. Healing and learning a spiritual lesson. Anything else we need to know here? There's passion. Why is there passion? Because of an addiction. I knew there was an addiction. What's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's pissed off about that. They're not mastering a spiritual lesson. They're in denial, and you need to be patient while they get stable. Alright. What should they do while they get stable? Do not support this person when it comes to their drugs. Do not support them when it comes to whatever it is that they are using to escape. Warning. Do not support them. Anything else? You need to wait. Rejection. You're on different pages. And you need time apart right now. You need to take care of yourself. Okay? I know that that's hard. I know it's going to be hard. But you got to do it. You have to do it. You have to. What would your best friend tell you? What would your best friend tell you? If it's not 100% yes, it's a no. And stop watering dead plants. Okay? Alright. Who's next, Cheryl? Jackson, what is really going on, baby? You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you also, Manya. Thank you. Tia! Tia the Great. How will it go when me and my online lover meet in real life for the first time? Okay. Good question. Good question. Let's see. How will it be when you meet for the first time? I'm trying to figure out how to find out. Hold on. Her online lover. When they meet for the first time, how will it be? Show us. Alright. 10, 17, and 6. So 186. Number 10. This is how it's going to be when y'all meet, okay? Friendship, soul, tenderness, and joy. This card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. She listens with all her heart to her friends and provides a soothing caress when their edges get prickly. By enjoying life and keeping the playfulness in her heart, she is a source of inspiration and joy. Her childlike vision helps her see the good in all things, especially herself. So this is going to help you see the good in yourself and to rekindle like a childlike joy in yourself. I think it's going to be a real happy, positive time for you. And then number 17, Miss Sunshine. Sun, light, energy, courage, and clarity. A woman rises high into the sky. Her hair shines bright like the sun. Her skirt looks like a huge building. She comes from a darker place. Beneath her lies gloom and shadows, but her light is glowing. She is like the energy of life and her sun of the universe. She focuses her intentions on the positive and is able to gain clarity. She leaves the night and fears behind. And then number 6. So I think this is going to help you to put some dark times behind you that you've struggled with. You're going to listen. You're going to have mindfulness, sensitivity, and empathy. This young woman with closed eyes and a knowing smile is rooted in the earth. Her hair has transformed into the roots of the plants above her. You can tell the woman is aware of her surroundings. She is connected to the voice of nature. She can listen to the growing plants beneath the ground. She is an integral part of her world. She understands the sorrows and worries of the environment. She also knows the song of nature's pleasures. So I think this is going to help you to be more sensitive, to be more mindful, to have more empathy, to be more grounded even. I think this is a good thing. I think it's going to be a positive thing for you. I really do. Let's see. How else can we find out? When she meets this person in real life, what's it going to be like, Spirit? May I see, please? You're going to get clarity on grieving. And that's what I kind of see in these cards right here, is there's something dark that you're rising above. You're rising above a darkness and bringing positivity also while you do this. It's going to help you to learn to trust again. Alright, anything else? You're going to have freedom. Your dreams are going to come true. You're going to have strength and you're going to be empowered. Yeah, and you're going to also have love is what you don't see coming. This is going to be a really positive thing for you. I hope that you can make this work really soon, because I think that it would be a good idea to do so. I really do. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't at all. What would her best friend say about this, or their best friend say about this, Spirit? May I see, please? Don't work more than you live and acknowledge the good. Don't work more than you live and acknowledge the good. Okay? Let me know how it goes when you finally meet this person. Okay. Cheryl. Let's ask your angels, because we see that that's in the original reading. It did look like somebody was going to overcome that, though. If I remember correctly, I can't always remember what I say. Will they become a family and overcome the help spirit? Helpful people. You will have helpful people. And wait. Wait. What are they waiting for? There's no need to worry. You're going to talk about this and you're going to say exactly what you mean when you talk about this, okay? You have to wait to see them maybe to talk about this, but you can trust. Remember, you can trust, you can trust. It's saying the same thing again. Maybe they don't know you have these health problems. Alright, who's next? Deep cut, baby! Where's your question at, sugar? Oh, do I need to go back up and find them? You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that helped. I'm smiling because Cheryl done kicked somebody's booty out. I can't find her question. There must be a million comments. I'll see if I can find it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Deepka. Okay. Let's see, she said hello. You are after Tia. Yes. I don't know what she wants though. Okay. We did this for her before. Okay. Alright, Deepka, I don't see your question, so I'm just going to ask Spirit what Spirit wants you to know, okay? Spirit, how are you working his life virtuously? How are you working? Forgiveness, wisdom, self-control, being gentle, and having joy. So it looks like you've been through something where somebody may have hurt you. You learned your lesson, and now you are having a lot more self-control when it comes to people, situations. You're being gentle and you're joyful. You're also having to have courage, which seems to be the theme of the day. Alright. Spirit, how are you working astrologically in Deepka's life? May I see, please? How are you working astrologically? Temperance, Sagittarius is here. Self-control is the same thing as temperance. We also have the moon in reverse, which is like a card of seeing through illusions, seeing things clearly that you were not able to see before because there was a dark, shrouded, not being able to see all the details of the situation. But maybe you got some clarity, and because you did, now you've learned your lesson and you're having to forgive someone for something, and now you're just being self-controlled and patient. Using these intuitively, what happened, Spirit? Somebody moved on. Alright? What's being hidden or was being hidden? They were telepathic and trying not to escape. What's being shown? that somebody is worth waiting for. And what's going to happen next? You're not going to force it because it would be too much of a burden. And you don't want to be kept secret, or you don't want somebody else to keep secret love. Alright, so what's going to be the outcome of not forcing it? Somebody's going to want to reconcile and apologize. And how might you receive that? You're at your breaking point because it's not true love and it's a dying love. That's how you're going to receive it. You're going to be like, oh my God, this is not even true love, and I don't even like you anymore. But you're haunted. So what should they do? Don't be mad. Alright. What should they do though? You need to have an epiphany about being haunted. Why is haunted here? Because somebody's not going to change. And something's pushing their buttons late at night. What's pushing their buttons? They want their freedom. But they're helpless. They can't get out of the situation they're in. I don't know if it's because they're using something to escape and you guys communicate telepathically about this. But somebody here is worth waiting for. And they've moved on. You're not going to force it because you don't want to be kept secret, or you don't want them to keep secrets from you. It could be that they try to tell you, oh, I'm not doing that anymore, blah, blah, blah. Spirit, how are the angels helping? Angels, how are you helping? Mercy, please. Somebody could have red hair here. Helping you to manifest miracles. I mean, you can't get any better than that, can you? Let's see. Something's hiding. Something's hiding. Manifest miracles and unity. And sexuality. So maybe a sexual union here. The angels are helping you to manifest unity and sexuality. Alright, what kind of healing do we need in this situation for either person? You need healing in family and tribe. With temptation. Anything else? Somebody has too much pride and they need healing in their faith. And their dreams are also here. Okay. Alright. Now, can I see how this person is essential? How is this person essential? How are they essential? May I see, please? To love him with all your heart, with all your understanding, and with all your strength. And to love your neighbor as yourself is more important than all burnt offerings and sacrifices. The two greatest commandments, page 89. God's greatest commandments to us are to love him and to love our neighbor as ourselves. It all boils down to living a life overflowing with love. No treating others with the same kindness and care that Jesus demonstrated for us. So how does something so simple become so complicated? In truth, it's still that simple. Our disagreements about politics, our rules about who can and can't do what, and our insistence that some people must surely be better than others just don't hold up when viewed through the lens of love. Choose love today. Ask God to lend you his vision. As you interact with each person you meet, ask yourself how you can love them like Jesus, and then do it. You'll find your heart warming toward even the most seemingly unlovable people when you do your best to see them through the eyes of Jesus. Okay, baby? Okay, baby. Who's next, Cheryl? Angela? they don't, then we'll just take our ball and go home, won't we? There's 4 people watching. Does anybody have a question? Star, hey baby, what's your question? Rimsha, are you here too? Star, if you have a question, go ahead and post it. Rimsha, what's your question, sweetheart? What? We're gonna try. Okay. Star, after Rimsha's question, I'll answer that for you. Rimsha, where you at, baby? Did they already post, Cheryl? I didn't see. I might have missed some. No. What is the future of my relationship? I have a Kahushba somebody. Kahushba Gautam Shavi at somebody. Medical college. What is the future of my relationship? You want me to answer their question? Oh, you told them that the questions were closed for today. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, so who was it that we were talking about a while ago? Rimsha. Rimsha. Okay, Star. I'm going to answer your question. You want to know why they sent somebody to your house this morning? Why your ex-husband sent people to your house this morning? Alright, why did the ex-husband send people to their house this morning? May I see, please? The Ten of Wands came out with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. It looks like to me that they were trying to put some pressure on you to stop doing something. Are you doing something that they don't approve of? Oh my God, my eyes are so bad. I could have swore it said Jackass, you're next. But it said Jackson. I was about to say Cheryl's having a bad day. Oh, Star, I'm sorry. It looks like they were trying to put some pressure on you to stop doing something. They were trying, okay, it came out in reverse, but it's a Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a lot of burden. It's like maybe they were sent there to relieve your burden. Clarify what the Ten of Wands is. The Hangman in reverse. So they're not seeing this from your perspective. They're not willing to make a sacrifice. It's almost like they were trying to put pressure on you. Hey, new subscriber. they trying to put pressure? The Fool came out. They want you to do something. They want you to do something new and stop whatever this old stuff is. It's like this is just, it's too burdensome. I'm not seeing this from your perspective about how burdensome it is, and I want you to take a risk. What risk do they want to take? It has to do with somebody's unhappiness. They're very unhappy. Alright, so what do these people have to do with all of that? This was manipulation, and it had something, it was secret. This was a secret manipulation to try and maybe just to intimidate you into doing whatever this person wants. There's a lot of major shit going on. I have, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of 6 cards, 5 of them are major arcanas. This is some major stuff that's going on right here. And then we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Alright, I want to know more about what's going on here. Show me why they sent these people, Spirit. Why did he send these people? Good strong answers only, please, from the universe. Watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. So they for what you said. Maybe you said something you shouldn't. Or maybe they wanted to see what you would say. Alright, what's being hidden here? May I see, please? To keep that shit to yourself. And it's time to talk money. So they went to your house because they wanted you to watch what you were saying, not to tell anybody, and when it came to something about money. Alright, and what's being shown? Say those 5 little words. What do they want them to say? So they don't want you to talk about money, but they want you to talk about something else that you'll unplug. Okay, so maybe you were saying things on social media and they didn't approve of that. What's going to happen next? You're going to ask yourself, or they're going to ask themselves, do I really love them? If so, you need to cook a fucking meal. And you realize you're on the same team. This person's involved in some major stuff. And they don't want you to talk about stuff you've been talking about. I can tell you that right now. Show me a little bit more. Show me how this happened. I'm getting some new decks. Somebody wanted you, somebody was running away. Alright, what's being hidden? The sex shop. And what's being shown? A private relationship. And I don't want to hear about it. You remember, watch what you say? Somebody wants you to be careful what you say about a private relationship. And secretly, they want you to keep it to yourself when you talk about money and the sex shop. Alright, what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to be a hater. Why are they a hater? Because this was a love story once upon a time. But the sugar and the salt both look the same. And something happened on a movie date. Clarify the movie date. Somebody was under spiritual attack. And somebody's insecure. Anything else they need to know about this visit? Somebody wants to fulfill a fantasy. Clarify fulfilling a fantasy. Shit's about to explode. Somebody's attracting like a moth to a flame, and they feel like they cannot defend themselves and set the record straight. That's why they came to your house. It sounds like to me they got some people that do their dirty work. Any guidance? You need to have a new beginning. Remember the Fool, the risk. Beauty is here. Passion is here. Travel and reconciliation. So somebody wants to start over. You're beautiful. They have a lot of passion for you, and they came to see you to reconcile and to have forgiveness. Or they're going to. That's the guidance. Maybe if they come back again, that's the guidance. Okay. Alright, angels. Is there any reason for concern when it comes to these people coming to her house? Compromise came out. And be assertive. Compromise. I think they want you to stop being assertive and stop talking about certain things. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, sweetheart. Alright, Jackson. What's up, Jackson? Jackson! You're welcome, babe. You're welcome. Post your question, Jackson, baby. And then, Elvie. Elvie? Elvie? Up, Elvie. I like that name. It rolls right off your tongue. How many more we got, Cheryl? Okay. Alright, I want to ask a question real quick for myself. Alright, can you tell me how that last job interview that I had is going to turn out? May I see, please? In the near future, no in reverse. And choose a new direction. Alright. How about the other job interview that I had? How's it going to turn out? May I see, please? In the near future, the situation will improve. You have to wait. Outcome of waiting. Meditation brings answers, and within the next few months. Romance. Romance. Maybe it's going to be a job that I'm going to love. Alright. Spirit, what do I need to know about my finances? May I see, please? What do I need to know about my finances? Great match came out. Why is great match in reverse, Spirit? Because there's no magic, and you need to be in a position of power. Alright? So what do I need to do differently? There's no protection in the future. So the future is not protected. Hang on just a second. You know what? They can hang on, damn it. It's Saturday. So what I need to do different is I need to have protection when it comes to the future. And how do I do that? Be flexible and have harmony. Is there anything coming towards me for new job? Somehow I'm going to make it work. Clarify making it work. Whoa. Oh my God, one went in the water. Look, give and take. Somebody's going to make a gesture. And then there's going to be an ending. And I'm going to have good luck. Can you clarify the good luck? Clarify the good luck. Oh. Wealth came out. Why is wealth in reverse? So my good luck is going to be my wealth. Because I'm going to get rewards and I'm going to shed something. And have movement. I'll take that. I'll take that. You got it. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright. Universe, how do you have our backs in this collective? May I see, please? How do you have our backs? The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And the universe has my back. Just period. And then it says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So there's fear in our collective that needs to be dealt with. That's what needs to be done. Alright, Instant Magic Oracle, what message do you have for us? Protection is needed. You will need a glass jar, a handful of nails, some water. Fill a glass jar with a handful of nails and then top it off with water. Leave it in a dark place for a week until the nails start to rust. Once the water is a little rusty, either sprinkle a few drops around your home for protection or pour it over your fingers before any confrontation. And just yesterday or the day before, I got my rusty nail water out and I went at every entrance to my home and sprinkled rusty nail water. So I know that spirit is insisting that we do this. If you don't have any, get you some, make you some. Get nails that are not galvanized. That way they can go ahead and rust pretty quickly. The galvanized ones take forever. Mine took like a year to finally rust. Alright, angels, how are you helping this collective? With awakening. What are we awakening to? Harmony and hope. What do we have hope for? Fire, vibration, blessings, and purity with peace on the bottom of the deck. Alright. You can close now if you want, but I've been told to give us something special tonight. And I'm going to be obedient to spirit. So if you want to stick around, stick around. If not, I'll see you on the next episode. But spirit said somebody needs to hear this. And so I'm going to give it to you. Sacred Rebel. These are very special cards. Spirit, what message do you have for this collective? One card, please. There we go. Spirit ain't no joke. Number 28, collaborative dreaming. Collaborative dreaming. If you're a sacred rebel, this might be your message. I know I am. Collaborative dreaming. Your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that believe that benefit the individual and the collective. Your heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to create with conscious, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enhancement to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others and to find ways to live and let live simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition, just an aspect of the creative process from which you can learn something useful. If you wish, your guidance is to embrace any experience of friction or tension within yourself or as you work with another with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. Creative endeavors, particularly involving groups, can bring up unresolved issues about being valued, heard, and capable. They can also trigger disputes about taking responsibility or inflame insecurities about being cast into unfamiliar roles of leadership or of having to follow. This might happen for you, for others, or for all involved. The stronger the creative energy that flows, the more likely that triggering will take place. It is the nature of creative energy to move in all directions. It doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. That means that the art and the artist are in the process of creation. This can be smooth, but it is more likely to be rough sailing, at least at times. This is not a sign that something isn't working. Far from it. It is more usually a sign that growth is happening and you are feeling the growing pains. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity. Honor what you feel and remember why you chose to open up to a group endeavor in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes one moment to do. I call on unconditional love. Please help and guide me in this project. You are going through this experience or will be in the near future because you are part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It is a wonderful, important, and challenging creative and spiritual work. You need a strong sense of self to be able to engage in the process and not lose your voice during the journey. You need a strong enough sense of self to be flexible and know when to bend rather than break. You have to intuit what is going to be a good heart, inspired sacrifice for the greater good, and when you will need to stay true to your own voice for the greater good. Only the heart can guide you on these matters, and others may not always agree with your instincts and vice versa. That is part of the challenge of staying present so that the friction created can be channeled into creative energy rather than lost in emotional turmoil. Please remember that what really matters is that you hear your own voice. Others may or may not be able to receive it. When you hear your own voice, you will be able to connect with your heart's truth. You will know when it is right to remain in a group or when you need to withdraw in order to work with others who resonate at a more appropriate vibration and perhaps more in harmony with your own. Not every collaboration will be long term. Sometimes the learning will be short, sharp, and possibly even painful before it turns into the wisdom that is gained from experience. At other times, the journey will be more loving, supportive, and harmonious. This is neither better nor worse, just different. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you at this phase of your life path and creative journey. You are no longer to think of yourself as the lone wolf. Yes, you have your unique path to tread, but you now have tasks to accomplish for your own growth and the greater good that require more than a one-man band. You will still do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help. There is only so much a single drop of water can do on its own, though it is precious. Together, those drops can become a wave and make a considerable impact in the world. You are a part of a wave of loving consciousness, and you are meant to be exploring collaborative dreams, healing relationships, and conscious communities. Some connections will be short-lived and perhaps involve some learning experiences that you are hopeful of never needing to repeat. Others will be longer-term loves. Either way, you will emerge more of yourself and more in connection with the world that wants your ideas, presence, energy, and light. This oracle brings a message to those of you that are involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or to let it go and move on. You are asked to trust your heart and not to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your own heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. Is it loving and wise authority, or is it coming from a place of fear-based control? Look to your heart's wisdom to discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. Sometimes a group can only receive so much of our energy before it's time to move on. Sometimes the group is not receiving us at all, but we feel that we are meant to be a guiding hand in it for a period of time before our heart urges us to let go. Ask for guidance, do the healing process below, and trust in the feelings that become clear to you over time. You will know what to do, and you must always trust your own voice above any other. Healing process, and I encourage you to do this if you've stayed with me. Imagine a chain of paper dolls all connected, forming a circle. Imagine that the circular chain of paper dolls can be filled with a beautiful golden light, which begins in the heart of each paper doll. The light shines out and shimmers, making the paper dolls radiant, shining, and golden. Imagine a feeling of love, connection, help, and goodwill shining along with the golden light. Stay with that image or feeling as long as feels good for you, and then simply open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. And that's where I am exactly, is I am in a collaborative group of people who I feel have no respect for me. The vibes are very low there, and I feel like it's time for me to move on. I just haven't had an opportunity yet, but I know that Spirit is going to give me one. And if you're in that same scenario, Spirit's going to give you one too. And don't be afraid to question authority, because not all authority is the best authority. Okay, some authority have bad intentions, and your spirit knows the difference. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I love you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.